my god, that's such a good change. Oh, praise be. I am making Black Desert great again. What is up, guys? Welcome to the November 7th patch note rundown. A much needed escape from the ridiculous election that we had. Everyone was going to be losers regardless of who won. So who gives a crap whether you're a Democrat or Republican? We care whether or not Black Desert is going to be made great again. Screw everything else. Let's take a look here at the events. Let's see. We got a bounty, 200 seals of Shakatu included, plus 200 stack. Do you dare accept? What's this? What's this? 4 weeks of Shakatu. His first request, a bounty, 200 seals of Shakatu including up to 200 stack. Do you dare accept? Let's see. Ah, finally we meet. It's been a while. It's Dilla, Shakatu's right hand. I am sure you recall. Who? I've been stay in character. I've been bearing an important message from the guild head himself. I assume you're well acquainted with the grave robber Afaru. Yes, we murder him daily. Daily, we slaughter him like cattle. Not too long ago, that scoundrel nearly made off with the treasures from Shakatu's secret wares. Again, nearly is the strong word there. We brutally butchered him. Luckily, owing to our security efforts, he was apprehended along with most of the treasure. However, while being transported to the secret prison camp, Faru managed to slip away. Oh no. This has greatly angered Shakatu, and he's declared a substantial reward for the capture of Faru. He's offering a 200 seals to those who aided in this endeavor. Wait, this is actually kind of cool. Given your renown, don't say the word renown. It brings back flashbacks to Nam for the veteran players that are still playing. I've given some seals when you report each day as an advance. Additionally, I'll have Shakatu's surety available through challenges for you to use whenever necessary. 100 seals as an advance. What? Okay, I'm gonna come out with the hot take on this. I know people are not going to agree with it. I think that this is... I think it completely devalues like things like the title that they give away for Shakatu seals that people wait really long time for, and it undermines their accomplishments as players. Like, we've been stocking up for that title for a long time, and then you just handed it to thousands of players. You know, like, is the title really exclusive if everyone has it? I don't like that. I mean, it's a good event. Obviously, they're giving stuff away, but I would rather have them just giving away rewards like Tet Manos accessories or something that players want from Shakatu seals instead of handing out the seals proper. Are a little frustrating. But yeah, it is what it is. Let me know in your comments what you think about it. Don't forget the 700 Shakatu's surety. Those documents shall prove invaluable, and I shall devise a means for you to acquire more in the coming week. So if you just log in, you get 10 surety. If you play for 60 minutes, you get 10 more. Log in on Saturday and Sunday, you get 10 more. Play for 60 minutes on Saturday, Sunday, you get 10 more as well. Made items exchangeable with Shakatu's surety. You get a 200 stack. You get a 200 stack, you get a premium outfit box, you get a noble stature chest. I'm not sure what that is. We'll see what that is in a second. And Shakatu's dream box. That's a chance to get a Pen Black Star weapon selection box. What? So it's 50 of these? Oh my god. So you only need one Shakatu surety, guys. You just log in one time, exchange it, and you get a 200 stack for free. Literally free. Just no problems. Easy, like a free 200 stack basically for logging in. The outfit box requires like a full day of logging in if you log in on Saturday, or like 2 days technically. Then there's 150 stack for 50, 120 stack for 30. The stature chest, I don't know what's in here. Oh, garbage. Yeah, so it's just T10 and T9 mats, mainly T9 mats with mythical feathers. The Radiant Shakatu seal, you can get 100 Shakatu seals for 5 Shakatu surety. So not only are you getting the Radiant Shakatu seals for just logging in, like we saw before, Yeah, so you're gonna get 100 Shakatu seals for just logging in, guys, and then you're gonna get another 100 for exchanging it, just like 5 sureties for 100 Shakatu seals. The title's irrelevant. Everybody's gonna have the title. That's a decision, you know what I mean? Like, that's a decision that they made. That's... Wow. Okay. Jeez. Shakatu's Dream Box, you get a chance at a Pen Blackstar weapon. I'm wondering what's in here. Okay, so... Oh, you can get a Splendid Alchemy Stone of Life. That's the most important. I'll be honest with you. Life is definitely the rarest one, and the one that's going to feel the worst to make. By far. Splendid Alchemy Stone of Destruction is obviously the next most useful, and then the protection one is phenomenal as well. You can't really go wrong. The defensive stats on that are amazing. So those are all great. The thing that you're probably likely to get, you're going to get 50 Crown Stones. Whoa! I will say if you're an end game player with a lot of silver laying around, you should put orders down on these alchemy stones. I apologize for saying that. A lot of people are going to downvote the video because I told them, because I warned everybody. They're saying that the Pen Blackstar weapon box is the best thing in this box. I assure you that it is not any of these 3 stones. If you're a new player, and this is going to help, the veteran players are going to love me for this. If you're a new player, just sell these. Don't even worry about it. They're garbage. Definitely don't need to worry about those. Everyone put your orders down. I'm just kidding. If you're a new player, do not sell these. Do not sell these. I kid. You cannot get your marketplace value for them. I think they sell for like 30 billion, which sounds like a lot of money, but they take over 500 billion silver to make in most cases for each one. And like, you're going to get like 30 billion is a joke, right? Like you can just, like, you'll just grind that out. You'll have that in like a week, you know, or 2 weeks. As a new player, you have that within a month. This stone, even as an end game player with all the gear in the world, this is what players like Choice grind for thousands and thousands of hours. You're eventually, and then you don't need Svel's Heart either. So by keeping the stone, you save yourself about 20 billion, right? So you're only gonna make, after taxes, if you sold this, you're gonna make about 5 billion more, because you're gonna have to buy a Vel's Heart for 16 to 20. And then you're going to take the market tax hit as well. You're only really going to make 5 bill for a worse alchemy stone too, because Vel's is not as good as this. This is the best alchemy stone in the game. It is the end game best of the best. You can't go wrong with this stone. And even if you get the protection one, fuck it, put that on instead. You can get a Vel's Heart too, but that's the one that you use for, you know, for other stuff. Like, do not sell those. They're not, those are the rarest things in the boxes, in my opinion. The Pen Blackstars, whatever, everyone has those nowadays, but these are the real treasures. Those are the real treasures. Anyway, Afaro's treasure chest. Defeat Afaro in the monster zones for a chance to get the following. You can get 5,000 Kron stones for killing Afaro now. You can get 2,000, 1,000 Kron stones. Bunch of Kron stones for killing Afaro, which is good. Helping address the Kron stone issue a little bit. You can get fail stacks all the way up to 150. Get 200 memory fragments. So this is a good event. I think it devalues the seals a lot, which I don't really like at all. But like I would rather them just have handed away, you know, accessories and stuff. But the Shining Knight title is 300 Shakatu seals, and they're going to give you 200 for this event. So it is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is. Still a good event. Still a good event. Introducing My BFF. What is this? Oh, it's Tamermane. So, oh boy. Do you have a character you've loved since the earliest days of adventuring with Black Desert? I've been married to my Dark Knight for 7 years. Or perhaps there's a recent character you've been completely smitten with. My witch. I slept with my witch shamelessly for a few years, but my Dark Knight was okay with it. This is the chance to introduce your BFS to everyone. Show off your adventures in Black Desert with your BFF. Oh, God. All right, guys, get your waifus out. Nobody better bring their tamers. No shies. If anybody brings your shies, we're going to throw you out. We're going to throw you out of this community. We're going to kick you out. We're going to throw the shies into the river. We're going to do it. Take a screenshot of your character. It can be any style you want. You can also include your friends. Include the header My BFS on your post during the event period and upload your screenshots to the Screenshot and Clips forum. Don't forget to include the class names when you upload. That's required. That's good. I'll probably review them on stream and shamelessly. So if you submit for this, I'm going to shamelessly sexualize your character. Okay? Even if it's a guy. All right, we're going to be appreciating these characters. They're going to be amazing. I can't wait. Let's see the screenshots, guys. GM Heidel is roaming the world of Black Desert with her BFF Lon. Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool. I think it would be cool if they had like a hide and go seek GM event where they just didn't... They do this on stream from time to time, but like it would be cool to have like an event that's just like, hey, the servers are going to go live and the GMs are going to be standing somewhere in the world. There's like 4 of them and you have to find them. They could be anywhere, right? Like, or they give you a hint as to where they are, but like, you know, you have to go find them and then you get like a really cool reward for finding them. Like Shakatu seals or some crazy shit. Well, I guess that's not really cool anymore, so it's a bad example. But even still, that would be cool. But hey, they could leave that to me for Mysteries of Summer, I suppose. You get the anniversary seals times 15, so you can get the Jay's hammer, which you can't use on your sovereign weapons or your Charizard accessories. So I guess you're just using it on your armors now. Or your Black Stars. Or your Black Stars. Okay, rewards for logging in. Please don't be the same as last month. They're exactly the same as last month, the boys. Woo! Woo! Yeah, they're exactly the same as last month. There's no change in the login rewards. And this is totally fine. There are no issues with this. None whatsoever. No big deal. No need to change that up. All right, news and improvements. Doses. Prime Usus Air, so they're fixing bugs. Cloud Stuff's going to activate more quickly after leaping forward in Awakening. It fixed a couple bugs with Awakening Dosa. Aside from that, the contents changes. They're resetting the titles for the group chats, guys. Like the Herald of Newbies, and then like the Oh Captain, My Captain, which is definitely the best one. Shout out to everybody that does the Dancing Marlin Tavern chat. That is the best group chat, the most helpful for people in general for finding guild missions, asking questions and stuff. It's the least degenerate. We love those people. Everyone else tend to be degenerate losers. But that being said, if you get likes in those chats for helping people, you get really cool titles. Those reset every once in a while, so they're resetting on this patch. The manner improved, selecting smaller objects placed near large objects, such as trees. Okay, so they fixed some bug quality of life things with manners. Yeah, improved that the Mako Shart and the Banahaba are now obtainable through harpooning and normal fishing, respectively. Mako Shart via harpoon fishing, Banahaba via fishing on the land of the morning light waters. Similar to other fishing species, acquiring the Mako Shart and the Banahaba grants related titles. Improve the Imperial Fishing. That's interesting. Improve the Imperial Fishing to include the following fish: Mako Shart, giant squid, sperm whale, luvar, axolotl, and a coelacanth. Oh wow, coelacanth is Imperial now. That's cool. Improve the object count for intuitive progress during the Riddle of Slumbering Sage in the Abyss questline. Change the details of the records. Nobody cares. Okay. Okay, this is the big update here. The item Faint Origin of Dark Hunger. Since the Charizard accessory update, many adventurers have been crafting these accessories. Even those without PvP setups can now enjoy a wide variety of stats thanks to the additions of the Wan and Bond crystals that are already tanked to minimum price. We appreciate your interest in Charizard accessories because they're the only new thing that you'll be getting for the rest of the year. Today's update brings an item that will help enhancing Charizard accessories, and the loot from the Land of the Morning Light monster zones has been boosted. That's good because they suck right now. And to be honest with you, I can't believe that they put two tower spots that aren't group grind zones and have basically no mechanics, other than just kill the mobs, you know, and avoid the big circle. Like, that's wild. But here we are. And again, guys, they're doing tower zones so that they don't have to balance PvE at all. You understand that they never have to worry about balancing PvE if all mobs spawn on a timer. They don't have to worry about balance between classes. It's just lazy. That's why they keep doing it. It's completely lazy. We should not reward them for it. But I personally want to grind at Tungrad Ruins because they keep buffing that, and it's actually kind of a throwback to old grind zones. I don't know. That's what I've been feeling lately. There's a new item called Faint Origin of Dark Hunger that lets you increase your enhancement chance via Devour. While it might not match the Origin of Dark Hunger from the Devour specialized Tungrad Ruins, we've made it so that adventurers visiting Morning Light monster zones to craft the enhanced Charizard accessories or to get Dawn Crystals or Essence of Dawn to get a bit of extra health. Really, they're just increasing the silver per hour of the new monster zones because they're worse than orcs a lot of the time. Added the Faint Origin of Dark Hunger. By the way, if you're a mid-game grinder, you grinded orcs, you grinded giants, you shouldn't be grinding there anymore. You should grind the new spot, the lower end of the two. Yeah, you're going to be grinding at Honglim Base now. That's the best grind zone in the game for like the mid-end, like PvEers that are like grinding for their gear. Honglim Base is comparable money to orcs and stuff. It's a new spot. It's a little bit better than orcs in my opinion. It's a little bit better than Underwater Sakurai. It's a very competitive grind zone, and it's so competitive in fact that it's actually better than Dokebi, which you need 730 gear score to grind and make less money, which is the problem that a lot of people have with the current grind zones. But just as a shout out there, if you're a mid-game player watching this, make sure that you're that's definitely a spot to try out for sure. Added the Faint Origin of Dark Hunger item, which can be used as enhancement chance. You can obtain this item from Honglim Base and Dokebi monster zones in Land of the Morning Light. The Faint Origin of Dark Hunger helps increase fail stacks. It looks like from 100 to 104, you're going to get 8 fail stacks. And then it scales down to... Wow, from 200 to 249, you're going to get 2 fail stacks per Faint Origin of Dark Hunger. Doesn't say that you can sell them either. They should be sellable though. It doesn't say it here, but they should be sellable as far as I'm aware. If they're not, then that's crazy. Changed world message alerts to no longer appear when the following items are obtained. Wand, Dawn Crystal, all AP. Oh my god, they had world messages for the Wand crystals. I still can't get over that. Bro, new players spawn into our game, and I swear to God, it's like looking at porn without ad blockers. You know what I mean? You have all this shit on your screen. The world chat is on. Enhancements are on. World drop is on. There's just pop-ups everywhere. It's ridiculous, bro. It's madness, bro. They should minimize all of that to increase the beauty of the game, right? Because like when you spawn in, you want to be captured by the game, and like the scenery and the world and stuff. And like, I think if they just minimized all that and turned it off by default and let players turn it on if they wanted to, or like showed people how to turn it on in like a small little tutorial, that would be amazing. You know what I mean? Like that would definitely be an improvement. But Tungrad Ruins, and this is quickly becoming one of my favorite monster zones in the game because it's a throwback to the old zones where I get to use my movement skills. I know it's kind of a hot take. I like being able to dash from pack to pack. It helps keep me engaged. It helps me like feel a little bit like I can min-max and like optimize. Even though I'm not a min-max grinder, I can kind of learn and get used to my character's movement instead of just standing there. You know, like I like monster zones like that. Giffen, even Underground Giffen, you have to run around a little bit, which I really like as well. The recent update introduced Tekerazad accessories, which allowed adventurers who previously did not own Debo accessories a way to achieve a slightly higher attack power. Interest in the Essence of Devouring for gear enhancement has also been increased, leading to approximately a 20% rise in adventurers visiting Tungrad Ruins. In the Ulakita region, so I'm not the only one doing this, but I don't know, I kind of just like the theming. And this is why we have the Medaya writing music on right now, if you're wondering what this music is, because it's Ulakita, right? In the Ulakita region, the monster zones have been improved. As these zones involve moving and defeating groups of monsters, we've improved the topography of underutilized locations and added more monster groups to enhance their appeal. Improved some topography of Tungrad Ruins monster zone to make the movement and subjugation routes smoother, so like your grind routes. This is really good. This is a big problem with the grind zone before, is that like, although you want to be able to move from pack to pack, like the terrain was like kind of cancer. So like you can see that they've given you a path up here now, so it's easier for classes that can't, don't have that verticality there. Really, really good. Added groups of monsters to the area to improve the density of the monster groups. This is good, again, because it allows more players to grind there without having to interact with each other for any reason at all. Essentially playing a solo player MMO. Realistically, it is good because there's more, like, you can take what's really going to happen here, and that's what the developers don't realize, is that instead of adding more grind zones, players are just going to take their current like circle and they're going to make it even wider. You know what I mean? Like the mooses are going to be like, this is your spot. Everything the light touches is my kingdom. Lawns are going to go crazy with this. Lawns are going to go crazy with this. So like, I still think that there will be a competition for resources at the spot, even though they're adding packs is really good, because people are just going to widen their rotations, kind of like Moncham's Forest. If you're a low-end player, or like Blood Wolves, no matter how many mobs they add to those, people are just going to take these wild rotations that are really big, and players are naturally going to want to compete with each other. So I think that this is just overall a really good change. I think Tungrad Ruins has actually kind of grown into being a very successful grind zone in BDO when you compare it to all these tower spots, Dekia 2, the low effort crap that we've been getting. Tungrad Ruins is actually kind of a gem. We didn't realize it was going to be this nice, but like here it is. In response to the high interest in Land of the Morning Light monster zones, we've added more Kekebi statues and Honglim-based bandits to accommodate more adventurers. I do want to point out that it is really good that players are going to Land of the Morning Light monster zones, because it demonstrates to the developers how important it is to add new grind zones when they create a new expansion, and that they failed us by not doing this with Land of the Morning Light Part 1 and Land of the Morning Light Part 2. They've added it in post, and the feedback that players are giving by simply going out and doing the content is remarkably good. I do think that the grind zones are horrendously undertuned, and I don't like that they're tower zones, but we'll take what we can get, I suppose, a little bit at this point. I wish they spent a little bit more time kind of working on them, but additionally, with the new loot item Faint Origin of Dark Hunger introduced in today's updates, we aim to make these monster zones more appealing. Looking ahead, we're preparing to sequentially implement the Golden Pit Cave and the Gowan Plateau monster zones. Please do not make those tower zones. Please be parties. Like one should be a party zone. One should be like a grind zone that has mechanics like Tungrad, like, and you should have to like dash back to back, you know. As previously mentioned in the Golden Pig Cave, gold accumulates on the Pig Cave statue at the cave's entrance during subjugation. Once it reaches its limit, the statue bursts, releasing the accumulated gold, adding a unique twist to the PvE experience. We've also tailored these zones to challenge adventurers equipped with the Karazad accessories, ensuring the diverse range of adventurers can enjoy Land of the Morning Light. We will keep you informed through the Black Desert Global Lab. Thank you. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not impressed with the Land of the Morning Light monster zones so far. Let me know in the comments how you guys feel about the monster zones so far, whether you like them, don't like them. It's good feedback for the developers, and it gives me a sense of what the community kind of thinks about them. I am not impressed. I am glad that they are doing them. I'm glad that players are at least trying them, but they have to already see that players are moving away from them because they're crap. Their rewards are kind of crappy. But if they boost the rewards, are the grind zones good? Tower zones are great and everything, and like, although one of them could have been a tower zone, I would like at least one, like some diversity. Get like some dashing going on, get a group grind zone in there. Like, come on, like that would have been nice. So they've added more statues, guys. Hongling base expanded the influence of Hongling base. So yeah, they've added more grind zones at Hongling base. And again, if you're gonna grind at one of the two guys, Honglim is not only easier to grind at and way easier to reach the caps for, it's also more money on current patch. That might change with this patch, but currently Honglim base is definitely the way to go, as I said before. Adjusted the Foxfire to return to the Fawn location if it stays too far from the Fox Bandit boss is defeated, or after the Fox Bandit boss is defeated. Fix the issue where Centipede Market bandits were not being summoned correctly when adventurers were nearby. Corrected the abnormal acquisition of Skilly XP when defeating monsters in Dokebi Forest and Honglim base regions. No Skilly XP for you. Dekia Cadres, everyone's favorite Dekia spa. Improve the movement subjugation by removing the nearby hard sandstone gathering source. Okay, yeah, whatever. City of the Dead, improve the issue where characters would fall below the topography. Sure. Quint Hill, improve the issue where Quint Hill Monster Zone could not be attacked. Interesting. The Mount, added a feature to attach and detach mount gear from the stable in the wharf. Oh my god, that's such a good change. Oh, praise be. I am making Black Desert great again. We're huge. I had nothing to do with this, but this is a good change. This is a good change. It's not going to fix the game, but the quality of life of the game gets way better. You can find your horse gear better now, guys, and you can actually like unequip it and equip it. You can see what gear is equipped to what mounts in the stable and unequip and re-equip it. That's such a good change. Huge. Made the mount gear window automatically be opened by default at the stable wharf. Improve the stable wharf to now display a selection indicator on the chosen mount. Sweet. Quest. Improve the quest line where you have to register your first ferry. No one cares. Added a Black Spirit quest to guide you smoothly to Ain Grade at the Society of Equilibrium for exchanging the Deboreka accessory into the Karazad accessory. Okay. Adventurers who have already completed the prerequisite quest, Karazad accessory, artifact of the Axel Dynasty, will not be able to see the quest. This quest. Okay. Guys, I will say with regard to Karazad accessories, I am going to make a gear enhancement guide that will probably be tomorrow. I'm going to do like a gear progression guide so that my old one, we'll go ahead and retire the old one. We'll put out a new one so that we're not misleading anyone in the community as to how you should be progressing your gear now. We're going to go through basically everything. We love our gear progression guides, so make sure you tune in for that. It's going to be fun if you want to be a part of it. Reduce the number of monsters appearing during... No one cares about any of this stuff. That's crazy. Okay. Improve the name creation change system to require a re-entering of the desired name when first creating a family name or changing the name with the family name change coupon. They probably just don't want to get support tickets because they changed it to the wrong thing. Yeah, whatever. Okay. They still have not fixed the... There's like hairstyles that glitch into your witch's outfit presets. It's like completely unplayable. It's really annoying. Still haven't fixed it. Been talking about it for years now. All right, most importantly, Pearl Shop updates. Buy pearls. Please keep buying pearls. We love pearls. We hate pearls. Don't buy anything. I'm just kidding. Monthly adventure box returns in this week's special pack. No, seriously, don't buy any of this stuff. Yeah, so none of this is worth it. You're gonna get like 2 premium outfit boxes and a value pack. This is a scam because people only really want the value pack, and then the outfit boxes are like, oh, well, I can get some Kron stones. If you're actually gonna use the outfits, then it's worth doing. The Valk selection pack, no, it's just a straight up buying Krons. Again, guys, they're trying to extort you for Kron stones. As you enhance your Karazad. That's why every enhancement pack, Nader's Parchment, like they're offering you 2 outfits even with your value packs now. Like they are hard trying to monetize you on Kron stones. I do not encourage you to buy into this. I would rather see you support them through buying things like the dances when they come out, or not Kronning your outfits when you buy them for your characters, or just like the value packs, Common Blessing, Book of Old Moon. Sure, they can monetize their game that way, and we can encourage that. That's fine. But this Kronstone enhancement monetization, the Artisan Memories, doubling down on how important Kronstones are, this is bad in my opinion for the game. And I don't think that people should encourage this monetization. And if they see us as consumers step away from doing that, I think that it's the first step to them understanding that they need to monetize their game in a different way. And when they do that, they can start giving us more Kronstones just for free in the game. And the Kronstone issue, we can work on fixing our progression in the game, because then the game's reliance on Kronstones doesn't matter as much. It doesn't feel as bad because they can just give us Kronstones because they're monetizing the game through other sources. So like, again, I'm not going to encourage you to spend money on Kronstones like this. Marnie's process fuel, yeah, so nothing very eventful in the Pearl Shop. Don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but that is what it is. Guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know about these changes to the game, what you think about them. As I was going, I tried to kind of explain it for everybody. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later!